Now, Daniel Andrews will be back at work tomorrow in Victoria, and he released a video today that I've got to say has the production values of a real estate ad. The cheesy music, the bad edits, but he deals with, up front, what happened to him. No, nothing crazy in the middle of the night because this happened and that happened. He simply slipped and fell. I'll let him explain with the cheesy production music in the background.
And I'm making my way to the car to head off to work, and it had been raining. I'm not sure if it was raining at the time, but it had been raining. As I put my foot onto the first step, I knew I was in trouble. I didn't really connect with the step, it just slid straight off. I became airborne almost, so I'm horizontal with the step, and then all I could hear was just this almighty crunch. And that's when I knew that, and when I heard the crunch, I thought, this is serious, we're in trouble here. Kath must have heard me sort of groaning in pain. I couldn't yell out. She comes and finds me a few moments later. It felt like an eternity because I sort of couldn't breathe. I could only, the most shallow breaths in and out.
It was awful because you were going blue and we were looking at each other and I was thinking, you're going to die here in Sorrento at this holiday house. And you were looking at me and you felt the same.
He does make some reference to the crazy stuff that was around on the internet that clearly wasn't true, and somehow invokes the former Liberal Premier about this.
And we've seen some really vile stories being put around about what happened. Politics isn't always like that. I got one of the most touching and most important messages that came to me, a text message from Ted Baillieu, on the day of this accident, the evening of that Tuesday.
The music is such a touch. Now, of course, because he is just, a normal knockabout guy, he talks about how this experience has changed his life. And then he goes straight back to being a politician.
When you have a traumatic moment in your life, you kind of reassess things. You work out and you remind yourself of the things that are really, really important. Family is important, but so too is delivering for every family.
I love that. And then we got into the full pitch for re-election at next year's state election.
I came back this week. I'm fit, I'm strong, I'm healthy. I'm on the ballot next year. I'm running to win. There's unfinished business and I'm determined to get it done.
Oh, are you, mate? Well done. Now, of course, this 4.5-minute video produced by the Premier's spin team, I'm sure will be referenced tomorrow at the first of 900 press conferences in a row, of which he won't answer many questions. And it'll be, I've dealt with that. But there was no one there to ask a question. No, I've dealt with that. And watch the media just agree, like the puppies sometimes. Oh, thank you, Premier Andrews. Thanks for keeping us safe.